Ladies and gentlemen, book lovers and daydreamers, this is your captain speaking. Please fasten your seatbelts and open your hearts because today's flight will take us across magical realms, forgotten memories, and a universe you've only dreamed of.
Get ready for chaos!
Hey guys, welcome back to this chaotic corner of the internet. I'm your host here, Meryem, and today I'll be recommending you some books. I know some of you thinking that I should be starting my summer bucket list attempt. However, I still have exams for a whole week and I'm filming this video just because I have no time to film something very massive. So I'm just going to be recommending books. This is episode 2 of book recommendations with me. Now this video is specially made for a girl I know. We're actually classmates. She's a very good acquaintance. She's been asking me, not even asking at this point, like she's been waiting for this video for a long time, and today her wish is my command. I hope you're seeing this video. I'm not sure if you would be comfortable with me like saying your name on camera, but if not, then I hope you're seeing this video. Because today I'm going to be recommending you some books. Now fasten your seatbelts and buckle up because we're about to go into this amazing adventure full of different worlds, magic, love, hate, everything you're thinking of. Okay, I actually have a pile of books right here, and yes, they're on my bed because I actually have to remove them there because the last time it was a whole mess. Okay, first thing I'm gonna be recommending a series, Powerless and Reckless. It's actually a trilogy, but I still haven't gotten part 3. Book 3 is not with me yet. I'm waiting for the paperback because it's only available in hardcover and it's so expensive for some reason. So Powerless is basically a Hunger Games style-based fantasy. Our first destination today is the kingdom of Ilya, where the story of Powerless happens. There are 2 types of people in this world. We've got the elites, which are people with powers, and then there are the ordinary people, the hated ones, the ones that people think are basically a curse in this world. We follow a very ordinary girl with no powers named Payton, but she is disguised as a psychic. So yeah, she basically pretends that she has powers when she has absolutely nothing. She accidentally saves the prince of the kingdom, Prince Kai Azer, and so they meet. And they choose her for this type of competition, which is exactly like the Hunger Games. So they have a competition, I think yearly, where they choose elites or like people with power, and they just let them fight and kill each other exactly the Hunger Games style. And she's chosen because, well, they think she's a psychic. They think she's got powers. What does she have? Nothing. So are they gonna find out about her identity? The loving prince, is he gonna find out about her identity? Honestly, this book, I finished this series in 2 weeks. Which I mean, you might think is a lot, but for me, I finished series in months. We have Powerless and Reckless, and I can't tell you what happens in Reckless because the beginning, no, this book is based on this one. And the ending of Powerless, it's insane. That's what I can say. Powerless is insane. Honestly, this book just kept me on my foot. It kept me running through the pages. And I thought it would be a good destination to start with. Starting strong, you know? So you don't get to jump off of the plane. On to our next destination. Assistant to the Villain. Now this is not the typical type of books I would be reading. Like I picked it up because I know, like it's so good. Like it's so wobbly. This is a type of a comedian fantasy romance. And the only reason I'm recommending it is because I know some of you might like it. We follow Ivy, a girl who has a very sick dad and a sister. She has to work because she's the one responsible for them and she has to find a job. So then one day she stumbles into a villain. Yeah, that is his name. He's Mr. Villain, okay? He offers her a job opportunity and she's got no choice but to agree because she needs the money. We get to know that there's someone plotting against the villain and we're trying to find out who. And then the villain and Evie fall in love, and that is how the story ends. No, don't worry, I did not give you any spoilers. That is basically the story. The writing is completely different from what I usually read. Like the writing of the assistant to the villain is a bit different. The wording, the way she writes sentences, it's just beautiful. On to our next destination. Okay, the next book that we have has nothing to do with fantasy. In fact, we're now starting to get into the real life ones. They're not completely realistic. I'm not gonna say that any of them are realistic, but I mean that we don't follow a fantasy world. Now, don't groan, don't yell at me. Stop yelling. I know I offered you a very good flight, but come on, bruh. We have to go back to reality. They're still interesting, they're still fun. Watch. A trilogy this time. The Inheritance games, guys, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. How beautiful do these three look together? Look at this. Oh, beautiful. I'm gonna only tell you the plot of book one because it's a trilogy. I can't burn anything for you. We follow our girl, Avery, a very normal girl who lives with her sister because her father is always drunk and her sister decided to take care of her because she's an adult. Avery, the perfect high school student. Oh no, she's not a perfect high school student at all. In fact, she's a nerd. She has straight A's. She doesn't enjoy parties, doesn't enjoy being the center of attention. In fact, she hates it so much that she would spend her time studying math and physics, I think, and playing chess with a guy. He's not really a guy, he's a grandpa. Now, one day, as she was in class, the principal calls her in and she's wondering, okay, what the hell did I do right now? But in fact, she's done nothing. She goes into the office and she sees a guy, Grayson Hawthorne, and they're wondering, okay, why the heck is he here? Who even is this? Like, she doesn't even recognize that face. And he's like, listen, I don't know what the heck is going on, but my grandpa, he just died and you inherit everything he has and we get nothing. So Avery, a very normal girl, suddenly inherits everything from a billionaire man who has 4 sons. They get nothing, she gets everything. And so according to the will, she has to go to the Hawthorne's house, live there for a year, so she can be an official heiress or heir. So she can inherit the money, okay? And so she lives with the 4 brothers. Don't worry, the book is safe. Imagine it as Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, okay? There are a lot of weird things in the Hawthorne house, like a lot of puzzles that the grandpa, who they call the old man, left. He left a lot of puzzles for them to solve in order to find out why she got everything. And I'm not even like, oh, she got the car in the house. She got everything. All his estates, his companies, his houses, his cars, everything. So they're trying to figure out why she got everything and they got nothing. Bummer. First one, amazing. Second book, acceptable. Third book, fine. I'm kidding. The whole series altogether is actually good and I recommend it and you have to read it. Okay, this book is short chapters, so if you're someone with a short attention span, which is, I mean, most of you who watch my videos have a very short attention span, read this, okay? There are 2, the chapters are like 3 to 4 pages long. There was even that chapter was only 2 pages long. So read this and tell me what you think. And I am recommending this from my heart, okay? Read it. Guys, our next destination is The Silent Patient, but the only reason I'm recommending this is because of the ending that made me scream. I'm not kidding, the ending made me scream. So we have Alicia, who killed her husband 6 years ago, shot him, I think 6 times in the head. And so we have this psychologist. He is called, you know, that is actually a very good question. I don't remember what the name of the psychologist is. Okay, I don't remember the name of the therapist, but the psychologist, Alicia, 6 years ago, killed her husband, shot him 5 times in the head, and since then she never spoke, okay? Nice. Now she's in this mental, I wouldn't say it's a mental asylum, it's a place where they put mental health ill patients, no offense to anyone. And so there's this psychologist who I forgot his name and I can't find it in between the pages. He decides to figure it out himself and solve the mystery of why she shot him and why she's not talking anymore and what actually happened 5 years ago. This book, the ending, how did the writer come up with such a thing? And how did he hide it so well? Like, you're literally gonna get like, what? When did this happen? Wait, you're gonna have to read the last chapter again so you can comprehend everything that is going on. For a final destination today, the book that made me genuinely cry. And this is like the only book that actually made me cry. Like the book that made me have tears in my eyes. As long as the lemon trees grow is a book that I can hug all the time, and I wish I can erase my memory just to read this book. I mean, I would erase my memory for a ton of different things, but this would be one of the reasons. Okay, I want to read this again. Like, I have to read this again, and I can't wait until like it's 2 years later, and I have to read this book again. Okay, bear with me. We're in Syria. The war is happening, and Syria is not free yet. Okay, but it does happen in current times. I think the story happens in 2023, 2024. Syria is still not free, and they're trying to survive. We follow our beautiful 18-year-old Salama, okay? My favorite character out there because she's the main character. And a year ago, she lost her brother and her mom during an attack. They took her brother to the prisons underground, and her mom, she had to leave the world because of the attack by a bomb. I know, sad story already, but I mean, come on. And so she lives with her best friend, Layla, who is also married to her brother. So they're basically stepsisters at this point, and they love each other so much. Salama, despite her young age, works as a doctor in this very excruciating hospital, and she's trying to help everyone out because of the war. Like, she has to help them out. Now, there is her imaginary friend, Khauf. And he is basically an imaginary character that she have created because of PTSD. It's a character that is all in her mind because of her PTSD, who keeps telling her that if you don't leave Syria right now, you're gonna die. Your brother, he's already dead, or maybe he's suffering. And Layla, she's gonna die, and her baby, which, I mean, Layla is pregnant, okay? And she has to leave. He keeps haunting Salama till she meets Kenan. And he wants to risk his life. He's got like a YouTube channel, and he basically covers everything that is going on and puts it on YouTube whenever he has time. I mean, I put everything on YouTube though, but I mean, maybe it can be it one day, right? Okay, no, I'm kidding. Kenan and Salama meet, and when I tell you that this is the best romance story I've read in my life, I'm not even kidding. And it's all clean, and it's like a Muslim-friendly romance. You're gonna love this so much. Like, I have everything tabbed, like almost every single page. Okay, guys, read this book. No matter how heartbreaking it is, no matter how sad or anxious it's gonna make, you're gonna feel good at the end. But you're gonna feel so hollow when you finish this book. So I hope you enjoyed this, okay? So, dear ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts again and sit down and stop looking outside the window, because we're about to land back to Earth. I know, this excruciating place. I know, and I'm sorry, but the journey has to end until another time, okay? I guess those are all the books that I'm gonna be recommending to you. I hope you read them and you tell me what you think. I try my best not to give you any spoilers, okay? Yes, that is gonna be the end of today's video. If you reached the end, then thank you so much. If not, then what a bummer. And I'll see you next time. Bye!